Hello? Hello. Oh, it's working. Well, that's a good start. Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm back from holiday.
People ought not be so frightened of
Hang on. I'm gonna
ghosts.
lower my chair so I can
They
be
are
more in line
merely
with my
talking
mic. Wait.
shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Did my YouTube one look like it was moving down? I hope not. That would be kind of embarrassing. I'm tall. Well, I don't really know what people class as tall nowadays, to be honest. I don't know. I'm like 5'10" or something, like 5'9", 5'10". One of those, I'm gonna go with 5'10", because it's a bigger number. But I don't know what is classed as tall nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if that's classed as small nowadays, because did you know that height increases per generation? I think. I could be wrong in saying that, but I'm pretty sure it does. And if that's wrong, then at least it makes myself feel better. Anyway, anyway. Um, I forgot what happened, to be honest. Also, it's thundering and rainy, which is a great way to start. It's actually very pretty, I can't lie. I'm quite enjoying it. I think I'm just gonna hop straight into the quest. We have no reason to not, other than the fact that I don't remember what happened, but anyway. Oh, okay. Hello. Why are we, cosplaying as a laggy stream? Chill. There is zero reason why this should be laggy in any way, shape, or form. Unless somebody is secretly, like, downloading something in the house. There isn't a reason why this should be laggy. We're just role-playing as a laggy stream for some reason. Okay, no, it's fine. Anyway, yo, chill, little slimes. I got stuff to do. I got places to be. E.g., I have to go to flow down a different path. Whatever that means. Okay, from what I remember, Wanderer saved us from the Torre. Columbina met Raria and Raria's, that's a hard sentence to say, Raria's wife, and she's going even further back in time, if I recall correctly. And I don't know, something like that. Delta, hello. Okay, Lego. Oh, we're back in the sanctorium. Do we have to be? Do we gotta be? Oh, we were in the middle of something. Oh gosh, okay. That means that I need to remember stuff real quick. How's your day been? Alright, thank you. A lot of editing. How about you?
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since.
Oh, okay, we're just jumping into the thick of it. No, that's
But
fine.
how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for.
Use your Mooney
The further
powers,
I travel,
you know?
the less stable this space becomes.
Wait, this is all the way back with
There are
Raria.
even
What?
moments where I can sense something
Nah,
I can
we've
just
done this.
materialize out
We've
of
been
thin
here.
air.
Unless I'm going absolutely crazy insane. Isn't Raria like literally behind this rock, bro? We've done this. I don't know. Hello, Madness. How are you doing? Boring college things.
Fear of Solnari?
Well, that sounds pretty boring. Do something more exciting. As if you have a choice.
The moon goddess.
Okay, we're skipping. We've been here with
Please.
Gumbus.
I find that a little
The way you use, and then in the
Mr. Dainsleif.
right.
Skipping seems to be really slow. I can't lie.
But then,
We need a fast forward button, like
Are you the sort
not. But there was already.
what's it
try
called?
to? So, you reject
Yes.
what do you
Coffee
mean?
talk.
voices
Coffee
in
talk
my
has a
head,
fast
and
forward
then-
button.
Her
Thelindis.
never meant
More anyway.
if I hadn't
Okay, I'm going to
escaped you-
attempt to click through with my right
One
hand
who
and eat
resurrected
my food with my left hand.
Torre. He'd been collecting I had no interest.
So that's what.
Moon goddess.
What?
I know this is, but this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you?
I'd like.
So
Yes, I can sense that some part.
why don't you go and?
I can't. All I can see is a glimpse of her. In return, no. I'm tired.
I think we're like really far back, by the way.
What do you?
Like, I don't know
Is
why
it
it saved
okay if
you.
I get-
I feel like
Like the part where you relentlessly
love.
we
Man's
got
honesty
through
hit
this
too
whole
much.
thing. We got through the wipe whole thing, and then I'm pretty sure we did something back in the real world as well. Which I suppose I could be wrong about, but anyway.
There. The abyss.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had a fight, he said that you betrayed
Why?
because
I know this will sound strange coming from me,
I
but
feel like Columbina's personality has changed a lot since we first met her. And I understand it's supposed to be like a character development personality shift, like she's gotten more comfortable with people, she's no longer in solitude, she's, you know, she's got friends now and that kind of thing. It is, in my opinion at least, it feels a tiny bit like
he kept it
she's a completely
back.
different
The abyss is
person.
no longer
Just like a
obstructing my
little
path.
bit of a completely different person. She just yaps a lot. Which, to be fair, friends can do that, you know. I just...
Is that the Lindis? Hello, Miss Lindis.
Look, she happily comes up to strangers. She's like, hello.
How do you know my name?
You can call me
I don't know.
Colin.
Maybe
Rarier?
maybe I'm overthinking. I'm probably
My
overthinking.
Rarier? Is he well?
He's
Better than he was, huh?
others have had a and I'm not just talking.
So,
Are you sure you wish to know?
yes. This is my opportunity to learn.
I admire your courage.
Hitting with your left hand is
However-
really hard, bro.
Time is short.
Like, just, I guess your non-dominant hand. Like, using a fork with your
Rarier
non-dominant
hasn't
hand
been
should
here.
not be this difficult. It's a
Begin to
fork.
regret beyond that. But I'm sure that you've always.
I'm sorry, Miss Collins.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads.
I know. I intend to reach the.
Wait,
end
I
of that
forgot to
road.
scan my meal. Okay, wait.
Without a moon mare,
My model is gonna freeze for a
without the three
second.
moons' power, you won't make it far.
I need to scan my meal.
Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
We did before. How
You
much
could
did
say-
we?
I see. I often
Oh,
think,
gosh.
and it's not
My
just
memory
Emma's
isn't as good.
things. Thinking back, Rarier was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help. At the time, it was only after meeting the princess that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. I
Hi,
couldn't
sorry I'm
kill
late.
the
What I
Finster
miss?
King himself.
Hello,
I'm sure it was
hello,
a
Multi.
futile
Oh,
endeavor.
you missed
But
nothing
the
because
event
it
that I
sent
was
us back in the
simply no
story
longer-
like
How do you
10
plan
billion
Have you
years.
noticed? Based on my I can share what I've
Like, I went on holiday for a week, and Genshin was like, no, you've definitely forgotten
I think you
everything.
just might. Also, the documentation was scanned. I have
Nah,
no
to be
way of
fair, it's only
verifying.
gone back to like the
I'm the
real
one who
parts.
should-
It's not
about
that
It
bad.
wasn't your.
That's not true. But enough about that. I wish. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Reverie, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see
Oh,
you.
not this sad thing again. No,
Gaze upon the
no.
past, and then sit for a while.
I didn't need this. I didn't need
Let's
this.
find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
God, that's sad. Like, bro, I'm not even, like, I'm skipping past this. I'm not invested at all, and it's still sad. What the heck?
How long have I been walking? How much
They're so
further
Greek
till I reach
tragedy coded, I
the end?
can't write.
Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you alright, little sister? Have you
I
come from the distant
completely
future?
forgot about this. What? Holy cow, I forgot about that. Okay. Right. What a place to jump back in. Okay. Never mind, I'm slightly glad that it brought us back here.
Did the moons just disappear?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born.
Am I missing something?
Wait, then how come the moons are still a
The
thing?
stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nod-Krai?
Okay, wait. Regardless of that point, if they're saying that the other... So, okay, wait. The 3 moon goddesses were killed in the fight, then 2 of the moons were destroyed, and only the Frost Moon remained. That's why Columbina is now the only moon goddess, because she's the only one that could be rebirthed, because there was only 1 moon left, right? Then how come Dottore has managed to get his hands on those 2 moons? Unless I'm missing something, which is probably likely.
You're right!
But what?
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the 2 generations of moon goddesses?
I don't know, maybe because there's only like 1 moon? I don't know. Maybe because the other 2 moons were on this planet? I don't know.
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her
He has the moon
scans
Mara or
detected
something after
4
this.
moons. In other words,
Yeah, that would
4
make
moon
sense. Yeah, that would make
marrows.
sense, yeah.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead
Homie
or
said,
alive.
yup.
She's on her own for now.
Oh, it's not on auto, too. My bad.
At least she's trying her best to get back to us. Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because
These are the
we
most
really
cutesy
need her
insults
power.
I've ever heard.
As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight
Imagine trying
fight.
to insult somebody and you go up to their face and you say,
It wouldn't
"You're
even
a
be
soft
close.
cookie."
That maniac is going to devour everything in
I
his
mean,
path
I don't know
and
about you, but
destroy
I'd be crying. I'd be
We need
blowing
to
my
find
eyes out.
someone
I mean,
or
that's
something that
that's
can stop him
devastating,
before he
really.
does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving Columbina.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys?
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point.
They're also
I knew that the
cute.
moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been
I feel like
working on
Arlecchino fits in a little easier than you, but hey,
still lacking certain
you both
information
fit,
about
don't get me
the
wrong,
I'd probably get there if I could.
you're not
change
quite
my
as
calculations, but the problem
easily
is,
gettable
I'm
along with
running
us you may
out of
think. I'm really sorry to burst your bubble, Sandra.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
no, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
Renee
We could just
Depetrichor
talk to
of
the
the
dragon in
Nonsense
Sumer's
Quartz Ordo
deserts and
once
have him
foretold the
knock
fate of
Dotori's
the
lights
world.
out.
But I don't know how he did it.
Would the dragon listen
My
to us?
guess
I
is
don't.
that he used the primordial sea's power.
Might listen to like
However, that won't work
Nahida,
for me.
maybe?
His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're
But along that
incompatible.
line, we could just ask
And to
all
top
of
it all
the
off, we
like
can't
we could
even
ask
use
Doran
Nod-Krai.
to pull up. Wait, why are we not doing
This
this,
is
bro?
so annoying. If I'd known we'd
Wait,
run
you
into
might be.
a
on-
bottleneck
Why are we not just asking all of our like asking if let to pull up, asking Darth Valen? Did I say Doran? I meant Devalen. I mean, Doran is also a dragon. Ask Doran to pull up. He's already here, but you know what I mean. Why are we not? Why are we not asking every friend that we know of? Like this is world-ending stuff, but we're trying to accomplish. Oh, we can't leave Nod-Krai.
I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire
Yeah, that would do.
world here.
Yeah.
And I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway,
Genshin actually did good writing for once, and has stopped me finding very obvious loopholes in their plans. Gosh darn it, they improved their storytelling.
Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
What was the point in hinting at us if you're just going to come up to us and ask us anyway? What? It's fine, whatever, doesn't matter.
You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back.
No, is she okay? I thought that
Things
they
aren't
couldn't
looking good
leave.
for Nod-Krai. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily
Could
devour
probably be
everything
both.
eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed.
You're just being dumb. Anyway. Dottore is essentially disrespecting the moon goddesses in a sense, so she might happily knock him down a few pegs, at least. One would hope so. One would hope so.
In the desert of Sumeru,
The likelihood of that
there's a
happening
chessboard by
is
King Deshret,
slim.
also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from Nod-Krai. Either way, Dori will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The
So the
Seven will
gods-
have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world
Okay,
from descending into chaos as quickly as Nod-Krai has.
Despite how much I want at least some of the other Archons to pull up to this fight, the likelihood of that happening is very slim. But it would be the coolest thing.
So on the bright side, even if Nod-Krai is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Nod-Krai yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Yo, don't compare my boy to the Torre, bro. You take that back. That's criminal. They're saving that card when we fight Celestia and the Heavenly Principle sachet. No, I for real do think they are. Like, I would not be surprised.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
I think a bitter pill is maybe
Obviously.
understating it a little
I
bit,
have
but
to
you
admit
know.
that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore, no matter what it takes.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
I trust her a lot. Which I'm not going to go back on, but now that you've brought it up, makes me question myself. No, you know what? I don't question myself. I trust Sandrone a lot.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot.
I actually trust
If nothing
Arlecchino
else,
less than I
she's
trust
clearly
Sandrone.
going the extra mile for Columbina.
Yeah, especially because she's going the extra mile for Columbina.
I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
So cute. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Sandrone. Computing problem. We will cover it.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there.
Way too casual, Doran. I know you're still learning social cues, but we're in a life or death crisis right now.
That was fast.
That was way too
The call
casual.
only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the 4 Orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
You overestimate me, Albedo.
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Not Doran knowing.
Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Hope he's not. I don't know, I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down.
That's
I presume this has
crazy.
something to do with the solution to your
Wait,
computing
oh!
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
I'm gonna get
Would
more
you calm
interactions. Let's
down?
go.
Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
These two are
I've
so
actually
funny
published
together.
more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose to solve my computing power problem?
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Yes. Obviously. That's exactly. You just repeated what she said. You know what? I'm gonna show my mouth. He's gonna explain. It's
Easier
fine.
said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source.
Never mind, I
processing
forgot
power.
anyway. It's
The
whatever.
artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you? Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do realize
Whoa, I didn't agree to this. Wonder, no.
Put two and two together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
Whatever. It's fine. I don't
This has never
care
been
about
done
whether
before.
Irminsul dies. It's fine.
I cannot guarantee your safety.
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Wonder's character development is
Yes,
so
we
good, bro.
discussed it.
He's like so
The bottom
himself
line is,
still.
He trusts me, and
Just
I trust you.
a good guy. If that makes any
Let's
sense
give it a shot,
whatsoever.
shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
I'm slightly worried that it showed us that. For some reason, it makes me think that we're going to have to search for it at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking a little bit. I'm gonna go with he'll probably be fine. Just don't work too hard. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that we can do right now is be in denial.
He's not gonna die, right? Right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any.
What if Dotori just pulls up and hacking
I think I know
steals
what
the
you called
core,
us here
bro?
now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes.
Correct.
Oh god.
He said that the only ones he trusts here
I was
are
kind
you
of joking, but now I think that's actually going to happen. Oh
and the
my.
Traveler will have other work to do.
Gertie said that the only one he trusts here are you two and the Traveler. Oh, okay, yeah.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aw, hat guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out.
Oh. You and Paimon and Doran, a Sunlight Stark guy, keeping watch over his silent body. You've never seen him in this state before. Why is it doing weird things that's never happened before? Something's gonna
The
happen.
worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total
Foreshadowing.
loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been my fate long ago.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I sought. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life.
This cutie patootie about to sacrifice himself, bro. I see.
Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
Sanjuni will succeed, won't she? She has to.
I'd be really disappointed if they're building this whole thing up and then he's just fine. Like, I want him to be just
We'll
fine.
have to persevere until this is over.
But that would be really anticlimactic.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
Remember when Dottore, like, when Wanderer came to save us inside his little domain, and Dottore's eyes went to Wanderer, and he was, like, interested in him. I think that's the basis of why I think Dottore is gonna pull up in this instance. But I don't know. You feel like the concept of time has become blurry. It rushes forward for you, yet marches backward with every step that Columbina takes. Silent, yet turbulent. Dottore's words echo in your ears. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. He may be deranged, but he understands well the rules of the world which now test you all.
Who are you?
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
That's
Sonnet.
cool.
So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name?
Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself?
It was a joint effort between me and my friends.
Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens?
The moon halo thing is so cool.
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters.
Do you mean the other 2 moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future?
Oh.
Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point.
Not quite sure I'm matching the voice to
When did
the
you get here?
entity yet.
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I do like the long
Are you
dress
feeling
though.
alright?
Feels very
You
ethereal.
look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
Whoa, look, that's so cool.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice.
Wait, quickly, which moon marrow did Arlecchino have? There's the frost moon, the iridescent moon, and the... No, I don't remember. I also don't remember what she had.
Sisters, I'm back. And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The designs are so cool. There's the eternal moon, the frost moon, and the iridescent moon. Oh, okay, thank you.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina
And which moon
Hyposelenia.
Mara did? I mean, I know Olikino is the blood moon, but that's not. Is that the moon Mara is different from the eternal? Never mind. You
And
get me.
this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
Oh, dare you say
You
that
seem
about your own
shy.
sister?
Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
Bro, don't we know? You're on the moon's reflection, homie. Feel like we knew this.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
Oh, he is specifically. Okay, got it.
You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
The iridescent moon fused with the abyss, which is the moon Mara Olikino had. Right, that's right. Okay, thank you.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see.
Wait. The great ruler of firmament. No, I haven't heard that. Never mind.
Towards this world.
I see, but we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent toward this world.
We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
Sorry, this is really random, but can we just take a minute to appreciate how good the, idea of Genshin's story is? The fact that when we first come to this world and we get introduced to, the Archons and the heavenly principles, and it's all fantasy and awesome and whoa, that's so cool. And we've reached a point where the Archons are fake, the heavenly principles are evil, the Fatui are probably the good guys. It's really good.
No. There was
It's a
an
very
order
good
to the
story.
rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules
All
brought
the
order,
stories that we
but
got
the price
told
people
about the
paid
nails,
for merely
bro.
testing the limits
Oh
of those
my
rules was
gosh.
far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
This is so cool.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day.
So to put it simply, the ruler of Fanart came in and took over Teyvat. Yeah.
And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I feel like we kind of knew this from Fontaine, but this is just like doubling down and giving even more in-depth, like, oh, it's just so cool.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat skies?
Which means the fake sky was later brighter. We knew that the fake sky was created by Celestia, never mind, ignore me.
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles.
Wait, does firmament mean sky then?
The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. I'm glad that they brought it up.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
Wait, these are figments of Columbina's imagination or something?
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Also, the whole paranoia over certain life forms having power would explain a lot, and why the Sustainer basically tried to kill the siblings in the beginning. Right. Because the Sustainer is a part of Teyvat, not the Heavenly Principles, is that correct? Remind me who exactly was struck who exactly was struck down by the nails. I know there's a nail in Dragon's Spine, but I forget like who. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. The point is that they were falsely struck down.
Our souls
by the
may
sounds of
enter
things.
within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister.
Seems like it's right. Aye, aye, aye.
If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Okay, interesting transition.
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world.
So she's sensing 4 moons, but 2 of the moons should in theory have been destroyed, so how is that possible? Is that what we're going for here? Again, I could be missing
I
something
know where
or
potential
misunderstanding.
variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon?
That's what I said. Moon was really giving us more and more reason to despise Celestia. I know, right? Like, why do they want us to hate the My Little Pony people so much? Like, goodness.
That's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait! Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves.
That's the assumption that I
Initiate
made.
secondary
Oh my
process.
goodness.
Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3?
This is so
What
interesting.
is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago?
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's harm might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint.
Yes,
This would also
Nicole,
explain
use
why
that
Luana's
brain,
harm is
yes.
always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be?
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely important!
Sandronic frantically relays her great discovery. Next, Nifra and Nicole present their hypothesis in this impossible mystery finds itself to unravel. Everyone seems to remember what joy feels like. Okay.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat sky.
Truly amazing.
Oh.
I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
I like that they're trying cool transitions. They're just a bit goofy, in my opinion. Not quite hitting it.
Future. Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, You meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Dude, they'd die if they would. Like, what?
Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go,
I guess they didn't know that,
this
to be
will
fair.
eventually
Fair
bring
enough.
us back here.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here, at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki?
But you could use those passages even when... Oh no!
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nod-Krai, the land from which the moons arose.
She can no longer see the passages since she made the Luanatar. Never mind, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say is called Nod-Krai. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nod-Krai. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not
Wait, is
exist
this going where I
anywhere in
think
the
it's
world
going?
before we were imprisoned.
This might be so
Let
peak,
alone
bro.
influence living creatures.
It's already pretty peak.
So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us?
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tri-lunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean... you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you.
Never mind. I was
Will you
gonna
take it
say
outside
my
this
theory, but
prison?
I'm not going to because I don't think it's
Nibelung
right yet.
constructed
It
this
needs a
realm
little bit more
specifically to
cooking.
prevent us
It
from
needs more
using our
information.
powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
That's insane, bro.
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
Columbina? What do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
Seems unlikely.
Sheep,
Columbina
maybe?
may
I
not
don't
talk
know.
a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Oh.
Luonosaur. Huh?
Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luonatar was born. What
Kuvaki.
if Columbina left Luonatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose?
Bro, I don't know, I'm just
If she is
spitballing.
part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh, yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Never, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luonatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance.
That could be so interesting, though.
This is the only way.
I kind of want her to, just so we can have some kind of huge character impact for once, if that makes
We
sense.
spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours to run.
But...
Interesting.
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda. Promise me.
If you lose your
Yes.
eyesight.
Boss Neff, I promise.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Wait, didn't Columbina
Then at least let me
heal
take some precautions
Nefer's
on your
eyes?
behalf.
So, like, maybe
And
it'll be fine.
if you really
I don't remember,
do
though.
lose your sight,
Or was it
I'll
Lama?
visit your
I
office
forgot.
every day and make sure you're well looked after.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
Okay, quick question. If Columbina knows them all so well, then why would she put the memories... Why am I paused? Oh, there we go. Why would she put the memories inside of the Luonatar if she knows Nefer is going to go blind because of it? When apparently she could have just written on a stone slate somewhere, and nobody would have had to go blind if she did that. I feel like this is rather counterintuitive, you know what I mean? I think there are many places that she could have written. My first thought was inside the cave that we met her inside. She probably wrote something in there. I feel like forcing Nefer to go blind as your way of communicating seems just like one of the worst ways to do this, but sure. Who am I? I don't know anything about this, so really, who am I to say?
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
Why do we have to go individually and talk with them? Why do we have to go individually and talk with them? This is just... why? There's zero reason.
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on.
That's it? That's all you said? What?
It seems you have reached it. I'm all ears.
This seems so unnecessary. We could have just cut to this
Have you
point.
figured it
Anyway,
out,
it doesn't
Columbina?
really matter, I don't care that
Tell
much.
us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here,
Sorry, I know I'm being
ordinary
very quiet.
mortal
I'm
who
just
entered this place long before I did.
trying my best to
Her
intake
body is long
everything.
gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes, I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod-Krai. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
That's kind of my theory. I was thinking that I was gonna say that the Kuvaki throughout the whole of the Nod-Krai is Columbina, but I wanted to cook on it more because it didn't make sense at the time. But oh my gosh, this is so cool, bro.
However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this, so I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters. your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by 2 older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too. How could I say no to that?
Sonnet.
Wait, are the 3 moon sisters about to, like,
Canon?
disappear for the last time then? Is that... I'm just gonna shut my mouth again.
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the years that the 3 of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the 3 of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them and save Nod-Krai, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the 3 of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
This is about to get real sad.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Certainly. What is it?
Why do you cover your eyes?
Oh.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see
When
the
she
false
takes the
sky
blindfold
again.
off, Nod-Krai is
But at the
officially
same
peak, bro.
time, you likely missed out on many true.
Even though she does that every
precious
time she
things,
ults, that's besides the point.
like the smiles
This
on
is
your
canon,
friends'
you know what I
faces.
mean?
Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends. I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return.
I mean, she ain't
But
wrong
that
about the lies and falsehoods part.
is
Oh
your
no,
true
for sure.
home.
It makes sense.
Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, is it about to go down? I'm so excited.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
That was much less painful than they made it out to be.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina.
Not even a noise coming
Hypocelenia.
from Columbina.
From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Holy peak. Bro, they were like, it's going to be so painful. You could die. And she like didn't even make a noise.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hypocelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels.
Ruh-roh.
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have
This is way too
one
sad,
final
bro.
request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly.
Imagine she said no. Sorry.
Sonnet.
Yes.
Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
Is that referring to the fact that
No, Hypo.
it turns into
Thank you.
the blood
I'm
moon
okay.
or whatever?
I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nod-Krai company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nod-Krai was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body, answering the call of my soul.
This is so
The
cool,
energy I've
bro.
encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hypocelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
You will never better become blind after this. Is this where the song came from then? Is this why she said that she doesn't know how she knows it? I mean, it is a paradox, but anyway. I know it's not over yet, but wow.
That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Oh, can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Why can she see?
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
I mean, I know there'll be a
Seems that
reason,
even
but
time
like,
itself
come
is no
on.
match to your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this moment arrived. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same opportunities.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance we can do something, we'll fight to make it happen.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
We just need to make her a new body, no big deal, you know?
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
Yeah, what's up with Wanderer's body? How are we faring in that
I can rush
department?
the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we
I
begin?
still don't trust it. Everyone exchanges looks and then starts discussing a plan of attack. The battle ahead is filled with unknowns. No one can say how long Dottore's grasp of the 3 moons' power is. But you're not oh my gosh, I can't read. But you are not about to admit defeat. Everyone is united and knows that no single person can accomplish the task ahead alone. Haha! Your only chance of victory relies on everyone working together. And just maybe, as a team, you can reach the moon and bring your long-lost friends back safely home.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there?
Tell me about it, bro.
Existence. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.
Like, can we take a break, please?
Alright, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Please, break, please.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power.
Wait, to be fair, it did just, do a little loady pause screen. Which means that it probably saved, right? Surely that means it saved. It wouldn't make me go back and do the whole thing all over again, would it? No, it wouldn't. There's just no way. There's just no way. Anyway. That was hecking awesome. I did say that I wouldn't declare Nod-Krai's peak until Columbina comes back and opens her eyes. But depending on what happens between me declaring that and whatever the hell might happen until, you know, she comes back and opens her eyes, I don't know. It might have to declare it peak before that. I mean, I've already said it's peak many times, but like, I guess like favorite, I guess. I don't know, because Fontaine is just so good, but this is just so good. Like, this is hitting the same emotional peaks as Fontaine, plus slightly better cohesive story writing. So, but not yet. I can't say it's my favorite yet. Not until Columbina comes back and opens her eyes and beats up Dottore. Anyway, I am going to head off now. But thank you very much for coming along if you did. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.